Hello po everyone! So this is the part 2 of our Choco Butternut Munchkins, and we are going to do the donuts, the Munchkin donuts. So here are my ingredients. 2 cups all-purpose flour, 1 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. Mas maganda pong gumamit kayo ng mga high-end na cocoa powder. And then 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 1/2 cup of sour cream. You can as well use buttermilk. You can search po on YouTube on how to use the how to make your own buttermilk, or you can buy in stores din po. And then we'll have 1/3 cup of white sugar, 4 eggs, medium eggs, and then melted butter. We have melted butter, and we are going to use vanilla, baking powder, and baking soda. So I will be telling po yung measurements ng baking powder and baking soda because we will sift our dry ingredients. I'm gonna be putting po yung mga ingredients on the description box so you can check it out. So we will sift our dry ingredients. This is the 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Mas maganda pong i-sift ang mga dry ingredients to avoid po yung lumps. And then our 1 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, our white sugar, and then 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 and 2, and then 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and we'll add a pinch of salt and sift. And in a separate bowl, we'll be going to mix our wet ingredients. So we will put 4 eggs, and whisk it po. And then we'll have to add our 1 1/2 cup of sour cream, and 2 tablespoons of butter, I mean 4 po if you want to add some butter. I used 4 tablespoons of butter, and 2 tablespoons of vanilla, so we are just going to mix it well. Huwag kayo mag-worry if the mixture is very lumpy. Ganyan po talaga. But if you will mix it on your dry ingredients, it will smoothen it out. So here is the wet ingredients. This is how it looks. And then in our dry ingredients, we will going to add the wet ingredients. So i-mix lang po natin. And in here, I'm gonna add the brown sugar, the 1 cup of brown sugar. And using a spatula, I'm going to add the wet ingredients in our dry ingredients. Then I'm gonna combine this until it is well combined. I'm gonna mix it. Sorry. So after mixing them, ito na po yung consistency. This is the consistency that we are looking for, because we will be using a piping bag to pipe it in our mold. I forgot to tell you on the beginning of our preparation for this donuts that preheat your oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes before baking. Then I have here a silicone mold used for cake pops po. And then I'm gonna be using disposable piping bags. But if you have the reusable piping bags, you can use it as well. Then I'm gonna be putting our butter on our piping bag. And before putting your cake on the molder, you should spray it with cooking spray para pa hindi siya mag-stick, so that the cake will not stick on the molder. So after that, we will pipe our cake on the molder. see how is it. Don't pipe too much on the molder para hindi siya lumagpas sa ano pag na-bake na po siya. So leave a space po para mag-expand yung cake natin. We'll just continue this until it's done. So there you go po. I'm piping the cake batter on the mold. And leave a space po because the butter will expand, of course, if it's baking. So I'm gonna continue doing this and we'll get back. I'm putting a second batch on my piping now. So there you go. I'm using cup po para mas madaling maglagay sa piping bags. And then I'm gonna cut it. Then continue to pipe on the molder. Please subscribe po to our channel to view more of our upcoming tutorials. And if you have something in mind, or you can check our page on Fiesta Delights NZ, I mean. And if you want to request some tutorials, you can comment below. And we'll do it for you. We'll try to do it for you as soon as we can. So there you go. As you can see, here it is. And we are going to bake this for 10 to 12 minutes depending on your oven. But usually I baked it for 12 minutes. And there you go. And we are going to cover this and bake it for 12 minutes. So while baking our donuts, I'm going to make the chocolate glaze, which we'll be using later. So the donuts, and then you will be going to put some chocolate glaze and then roll them on the carousel that we made para po mag-stick siya, so that it will stick on the donuts. And I have here 3 cups of milk and chocolate bottoms, and we will be going to melt this. I will be going to melt this on the microwave oven. So I'm going to put 1 cup of milk. I'm using the half cup, so I put 1 cup of milk, and I'm going to put this on a microwave. So there you go po. So ito na po yung chocolates. I've microwaved it for 2 minutes, and then I'm going to stir it until the chocolate and the milk is combined and the chocolate is melted. And then kapag hindi pa po siya na melt, you can put it back in the microwave for at least 2 minutes again. If you don't have microwave, you can use po yung double broiling. Mag-boil po kayo ng water and then put yung bowl. Heat-proof, ano po na bowl. And then, doon nyo po i-melt yung chocolates. You can search po on YouTube on how to do that. But if it's easier if you have microwave to do it. So, ayan po. So, it is not yet that melted. So, I'm going to put it back sa microwave and microwave it again for 2 minutes. So, here is the chocolate, the melted chocolate after 2 minutes. So, total of the chocolate in the microwave for melting is 4 minutes. So, just stir it well, mix it well. Until well combined and until it thickens and until you can see na melted na po yung chocolates, lahat ng chocolates. So there you go. It's all melted. And this is how it looks. Just mix it well hanggang pa sa ma-melt po siya. There's still small lumps, but if you would set this aside and then mix it again, it will be melted. It will be very creamy. It will melt po. So there you go. And then set this aside. And papakita ko na po sa inyo yung na-bake na Munchkins. There you go. So set this aside until you will be using it later for the coating of the Munchkins. So ito na po yung naluto or na-bake after 12 minutes na Munchkins. There you go. And then I'm just going to put this on the cooling rack. Let it cool completely before coating it with the chocolate and the streusel. So I'm just gonna be putting this. It's hot. There you go. It's all round. There you go po. And we are going to finish our batches of the donuts, and then we'll cool this, and then I'm gonna show you how to coat it with our chocolate and then our streusel. So here we go. Gagawin na po natin. We're going to do na po yung Choco Butternut Munchkins, and I'm going to use 2 barbecue skewers, and then I'm going to just, because I want to make 2 pieces at a time, so I just did that. Then I'm going to dip it in the chocolate, melted chocolate that we did. And we'll just let it drip. Yung extra po, the extra chocolate. We're just going to drip it. The extra chocolates. If you want to do it again, if you want to dip it again, it's up to you. We are doing this para po mag-stick, or so that the streusel will stick on the Munchkins or the donut. So here you go, and then we're gonna roll them here in our streusel. If you want to please watch the part 1 of this on how to make this streusel. And then there you go. I'm just gonna roll this on a streusel. Gently roll them. I'm just going to coat them there. It's okay also if you want to roll them in your hands like this. so that the streusel will stick to it. And then there you go. There it is. And again, please watch the part 1 of this and how to make this streusel for the coating. And I'm gonna make 2 more pieces. There you go. And dip it again. Yum. Pasensya na po if I'm speaking in English and I'm speaking in Tagalog. Hindi ko po kasi sure kung tama yung sasabihin ko sa Tagalog. So, bear with me if I'm using Tagalog and English. But that's okay. I'm a Filipino, so I'm a Filipina, so. And please subscribe to our channel if you want to see more of our tutorials. And you can find our page, Fiesta Delights NZ. And you can request kung ano po yung mga gusto nyong gawin namin tutorials. I have a lot of kakanins. So I'm more cooking kakanins. If you want to learn something, or if you want to learn our products, the products that we are selling, because I am selling here in Christchurch, New Zealand. And if you want to learn more, just message us or comment below for us to do YouTube tutorials on our products. So there you go. Here is our chocolate munchkins. There you go. And I sell this 12 pieces in each box container. So from the ingredients that I have, maybe you can make 9 dozens of this munchkins. So here it is. I hope you subscribe to our channel and get more tutorials. And I just want to share to you a Bible verse. This is Proverbs 3 verse 6. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. So yes, in all our ways, in all that we do, we acknowledge our Creator, which is our God, because he created us. He is the one who made the heaven and the earth. So God bless you all until our next video food tutorial or Filipino kakanins. You can have a request. Just message us. Thank you so much. God bless you all.